$6,000 Canadian, our FEI two-star Grand Prix. And kindly presented by Premier Equestrian. Again, time allowed 74 seconds in the first round. Length on course 460 meters. And we do have fences numbered 1 through 13 and 2 combinations on course. That triple combination, fence number 7A, B, and C. And that latter combination that has the white and purple rails. And that's fence number 11A and 11B. Now a total of 16 jumping efforts. Starting us off, the rider for Ireland, that is Richie Maloney aboard Sherlock 46. Source owned by Equanimity of Wellington, Florida. Starting us off with a clear round, the Irish rider there, Richie Maloney, Sherlock 46, the time 73.28 seconds. So just under our time allowed of 74 seconds. As I mentioned, 16 jumping efforts. They do have to keep that time allowed in mind as well, as the time allowed will be a factor. And second rider rides internationally for Portugal, Bruno Diniz das Neves, Brianna Kaisersoff. This horse owned by Mirasol Equestrian of Dallas, Texas. Well, jumping 3 for time, total of 15 faults. That rider from Portugal, that was Bruno Diniz das Neves and Brianna Kaisersoff. Time 76.42 seconds. And that's rider second out of the gate there. So far, Ireland with the lone clear. Richie Maloney, Sherlock 46. but still the early stages. Now the Premier Equestrian FEI 2-star Grand Prix. Next horse is Easy Does It. And the rider for the USA, first rider for the host nation, Michelle Parker. Easy Does It, owned by Cross Creek Farms of Tucson, Arizona. And this horse, by Gilling, sired by Eurocommerce Dubai. Clear round, 73.57 seconds, just under our time allowed. Clear number 2, Michelle Parker, Easy Does It for the USA. And they will force the jump off in the Premier Equestrian FEI 2-star Grand Prix. And here is the gray stallion, Cassiano, rider and owner for the USA, calling home Newport Beach, California, Chandler Meadows. And this young stallion, just 9 years old. For jumping, falls just that second to last fence, fence number 12. Unfortunately, that is the unlucky one there. Time also a factor, 75.43 seconds. We're going to pick up 2 on the clock there, total of 6 faults for Chandler Meadows. And Cassiano, that young stallion. And that's going to put them into a third place. Placings 1 and 2 will be determined in our jump-off round. Premier Equestrian FEI 2-star Grand Prix with Richie Maloney and Michelle Parker. Right now, they'll go head-to-head in that jump-off round. Still the early stages before we've seen a field of 47. And the first rider for Canada, Aaron Ballard aboard Ginger ASK. And Ginger ASK owned by Elon Furter of Royal Palm Beach, Florida. And this gray mare just 9 years old. This horse started by Casal out of the mare Venzia by Lavisto. There's a clear round. Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK. The time 70.66 seconds. We have 3 for our jump off. 1 rider for Ireland, 1 rider for the USA, 1 rider for Canada. And just a beautiful ride out there. Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK. So Richard Maloney, Michelle Parker, Aaron Ballard. Those 3 names on the list. We'll go back to our riders for the USA for the host nation. Carolina Lynn aboard Deluxento. And Deluxento owned by CNN Partnership of Encinitas, California. And Deluxento, Royal Dutch Warm Blood, started by Cardento 933, out of the mare Torino by Luxie. And a timeout call through the 11A-B combination. 4 faults for the rail defense number 11A, 4 faults for that refusal at 11B. 6 penalty seconds added to the running time for Caroline Lane and Deluxento. And jumping fence number 2 just as that courtesy fence and retiring. Caroline Lane and Deluxento. We're going to have 2 Canadian riders in that jump off. That can happen with this next rider. Up next, Brett and Chad on board Vaughn. Sourced home by Stone Ridge Farms of Wellington, Florida. There's a 10-year-old gelding. Sourced by Glasgow, Van Merrill's Nest. Out of the mare Fabiana by Wolfgang. And unfortunately, just some tough luck there for Brett and Chad and Yvonne. And so far, 3 clears: Richie Maloney, Michelle Parker, Aaron Ballard representing Ireland, USA, and Canada. Chandler Meadows and Cassiano with the 6 vaults in total, holding down 4th place. 5th is Bruno Denise Das Neves and Korean Kaisersov. We're going to stay with our Canadian riders, Adley Ramsey and Bonita Van Het Kaisersov Z. This horse owned by Ramsey Equestrian of Victoria, BC. Clear out, Ellie Ramsey and Bonita Van Het Kaiser's off Z, the time 73.46 seconds. Well, 4 in the jump off. Canada has 2 chances in that jump off. Come out on top in the Premier Equestrian FEI 2-star Grand Prix. Welcome to the ring, the rider from Norway, Maria Valderlongam aboard Hermes de Pastel. For jumping fault, 79.19 seconds. And that is the time taken to complete the 460 meters on course. So we do have 6 for time. Total of 10 faults for Maria Valderlongam, Hermes de Pastel. That puts Norway into 6th place currently, pushes Portugal into 7th, and 4 clears. Ireland, USA, and 2 Canadian riders. Well, good chance to have for Ireland to have 2 in the jump off. As we now turn to Connor Swale. And this is a vital chance to LaRoque. This versus the Francais Geldig. Started by Diamond de Semeli. Marie-Image de Chateau 2. Time I'll call through that triple combination, 4 faults well down at fence number 7B, and 4 faults for that refusal at 7C. 6 penalty seconds added to the running time for a vital chance de LaRoque and Connor Swale. And retiring Connor Swale, a vital chance de LaRoque. Next rider joining us from Golden, Colorado. Joining us right here at the Desert International Horse Park, Tally de Jong aboard a Vélon de Bellevue. This rider rides internationally for the United States. Twelve jumping, 5 for time, total of 17 faults. The time 78.33 seconds for Tally de Jong and Vélon de Bellevue from Golden, Colorado. Yeah, that will put them into 8th place on that leaderboard. Next horse is the Swedish warm blood. This is Instrumental Charlotte Jacobs, the rider. It's horse owned by North Star of East Aurora, New York. Instrumental, an 8-year-old bay mare. Eight jumping fault, 73.43 seconds for Charlotte Jacobs and Instrumental for the USA. As they change that leaderboard, Charlotte Jacobs now in 6th place. There's a rider from Argentina, Mariano Alario, aboard a Santa Rosa Apollo. It's owned by Delancho Sales, at Rancho Santa Margarita, California. Source a 9-year-old gelding. And so far, 4 clears. Richard Maloney for Ireland. Joel Parker for the USA. 2 Canadian riders, Aaron Ballard and Ali Ramsey. Three for time, 12 for jumping. Total of 15 falls, time 76.71 seconds for Mariano Alario and Santa Rosa Apollo. So Argentina right now in 9th place. Back to the riders for the USA. This is Laura Height aboard Aviator Z. This rider rides for the USA. This was owned by HF Farms, Ocote de Casa, California. Aviator Z is Zanka Shida. 11-year-old chestnut gelding. One all down for Laura Height and Aviator Z. 7 for time, total of 11 faults. The time 80.33 seconds. Let's put them into 8th place. That pushes Bruno Denislas Neves and Adrian Kaisershoff into 9th. 10th, Mariano Alario and Santa Rosa Apollo. 11th, Tally Dion and Avelon de Bellevue. That'll bring us to Siri Gordon Solanke and Blixim McQueen 111Z. This rider rides internationally for Israel. This horse, Blixim McQueen 111Z, owned by Tomboy Farms of Malibu. 4 jumping, 13 for time, total 17 faults for Sarah Gordon Solanke and Blaxine McQueen 111Z. The time 86.39 seconds. And so right now that puts that rider for Israel into 12th place. That's our final ribbon placing. Next rider for Mexico, Nicholas Pizarro. That's horse Clover RM. Eight faults it is for Nicholas Pizarro and Clover RM, 73.80 seconds. That will change that leaderboard, puts that rider from Mexico into 7th place. We're going to lose Sarah Gordon Solanke and Blaxine McQueen 111Z from the top 12. As Telly de Jong and Avelon de Bellevue now in a 12th position. We stay with the riders for the USA. Now turns us to Allison Robitaille and Dagny. So shown by Allison Firestone LLC of Upperville, Virginia. And this is a 9-year-old mare. Started by Durant. So horse out of the mare, Paloma Polona. I think that rider knew that time was going to be tight. So the final fence, it comes down for Allison Robitaille and Dagny. 4 jumping, 1 for time. Has barely over that time allowed 74 seconds. 74.71 seconds. Still nice position is Allison Robitaille in 5th place. As placings 1 through 4 will be determined in our jump-off round. With that change to that leaderboard, Telly de Jong out of the top 12. And the Argentinian rider, Mariano Lario, Santa Rosa Apollo now in 12th place. Another rider for Canada. Canada already with 2 qualified for the jump off. Will this be the third? Tiffany Foster and Cadence. Cadence owned by Artisan Farm of Wellington, Florida. This big gelding, just 8 years old. Source out Dutch warm blood, started by Grand Slam. For jumping falls, fence number 12. Unfortunately, second last jumping effort comes down for Cadence and Tiffany Foster. And we're owned by Artisan Farms of Wellington, Florida. 72.44 seconds for jumping falls on our leaderboard in 5th place. So still the 4 on the list to come back for the jump off. Richie Maloney, Michelle Parker, Aaron Ballard, and Allie Ramsey. That's out of the tone and the 45-second clock counting down. This rider for the USA, Aaron Pritzker, aboard Classic Touch DH. A 12-year-old Holsteiner. No jumping false. The time, unfortunately, is a factor. 76.19 seconds. 3 for time there for Aaron Pritzker and Classic Touch DH. Still nice positioning on that leaderboard. They're going to move into 5th place. And we'll lose Bruno de Listas Neves from the top 12. 12th position. Rider for the USA, Laura Height and Aviator Z. Next horse is the Irish Sport horse. Yeah, and this great gelding, CMS Garrity Shore. Carrie Ann Boyce Lockhart, the rider and owner from Eugene, Oregon. That's time 78.34 a second, 16 jumping faults. Yeah, and we do have 5 for time, total of 21 faults. Right now, unfortunately, not going to change our top placings. Garrett, that was CMS Garrett E. Short, Gary Boyce Lockhart. Zebless and Jacqueline Duff for Canada. Source owned by Windermere Stables. Overall, that's Warren Black Gelding. A jumping 3 for time, total of 11 faults for Jacqueline Duff and Bless, the time 76.08 seconds. And so currently that will put them actually into 12th place. Next rider, Canadian rider Sean Jobin and Cuba Libre 5. Westphalian, hired by Cornet Obolensky, owned by Fox Ridge Farms Stables. .92 seconds, 2 fences down for Sean Jobin and Cuba Libre at 5. That puts them into 9th place. Another ride for Michelle Parker. She was the second to go clear aboard. Easy does it. This time, trying around aboard a Viva Lunica Blue. Source owned by Cross Creek Farms of Tucson. For jumping falls for Michelle Parker and a Viva Lunica Blue, 72.37 seconds. And they will take over 6th place. Nicholas Pizzato and Clover RM now in 12th position. We lose Maria Valder, Longam, and Armage Pastel from the top 12. Half a mark up the Premier Equestrian FEI 2-star Grand Prix. For those 4 clears, Rich Maloney, Michelle Parker, Aaron Ballard, Ali Ramsey. Those riders respectively for Ireland, USA, Canada, and Canada. Aaron Pritzker and Classic Touch. DH with just the 3-time fault sitting in 5th. Michelle Parker and Viva Lunica Blue moved in the 6th spot. Tiffany Foster and Cadence in 7th. Alison Robitaille in 8th with Dagny. Chandler Meadows, Cassiano in 9th. 10th, Shauna Jobin, Willie Ray 5. Stella Jacobs, instrumental in 11th. And again, Nicholas Pizzato now in 12th. Our FEI 2-star Grand Prix and kindly presented by Premier Equestrian. Premier Equestrian provides the best arena equipment and surfaces possible for customers. They can give a personalized plan that takes into account weather, climate, discipline, and budget. Premier Equestrian's extensive knowledge of materials and biomechanics can even improve an existing surface. If you want quality, contact Premier Equestrian.
Premier Equestrian, the #1 choice for footing products. Premier Equestrian, footing products that improve performance. Premier Equestrian, footing products used at the Desert International Horse Park. Call 1-800-611-6109 or visit premierequestrian.com.
The halfway mark of the Premier Equestrian FEI two-star Grand Prix with Richie Maloney, Michelle Parker, Aaron Ballard, and Ali Ramsey. Those four clears in the first half. Aaron Pritzker and Classic Touch sitting in fifth. Michelle Parker and Viva Lanika Blue. That was Michelle's second ride in sixth. Stephanie Foster, Cadence in seventh. Asa Robitaille and Dagny in eighth place. Chandler Meadows, Cassiano in ninth. 10th currently, that is Sean Jobin and Cuba Libre at 5. Followed by Charlotte Jacobs, Instrumental, and Nicholas Pizarro, and Clover RM. Time allowed on course, 74 seconds, 460 meters. That is our length on course. And 16 jumping efforts numbered 1 through 13. Premier Equestrian provides the best arena equipment and surfaces possible for customers. They can give a personalized plan that takes into account weather, climate, discipline, and budget. Premier Equestrian's extensive knowledge of materials and biomechanics can even improve an existing service. If you want quality, contact Premier Equestrian.
Premier Equestrian, the #1 choice for footing products. Premier Equestrian, footing products that improve performance. Premier Equestrian, footing products used at the Desert International Horse Park. Call 1-800-611-6109 or visit premierequestrian.com. Premier Equestrian.
And so certainly right on the halfway mark. Little 48 to 24 remaining. And certainly a great day of competition with a 12:30 start time, $40,000 National Grand Prix right in the Grand Prix Stadium. And this evening, 6 p.m., and that is the FEI 5-star Grand Prix. That'll be an exciting event tonight. Certainly lots of excitement all throughout the Desert International Horse Park for the Desert Holiday Week #1. Let's continue on. Jake Endicott for the USA and RMF Choco Top. This horse owned by Ashland Farms in Wellington, Florida. Brought a 19-year-old professional rider. The rider aboard the Chestnut Stallion. This is Hanoverian, sired by Choco Blue. What a great ride. Unfortunately, time a factor. Jake Endicott and RMF Choco Top. One time fault on that clock, 74.48 seconds. Still a nice positioning. That will put them in a 5th place. We're going to change the overall leaderboard as we lose Nicholas Pizzato. And Charlotte Jacobs now in 12th. Here's the great My Lady La Vista. This horse owned by Cherokee Show Horses of Rancho Santa Fe. Nicole Honard is the rider here, riding for the USA. It's a Holstein mare. Good round, great ride, Nicole Honard and My Lady La Vista. So the USA having 2 in that jump-off round. So Canada with 2, USA with 2 as well, as Nicole Honard going clear. What a nice ride as well, 70.15 seconds. So Richard Maloney, Michelle Parker, Aaron Ballard, Ali Ramsey, now joined by Nicole Honard for the jump-off. Handful for that jump-off round. Garrett Chad in the ring, and Easy Boy, Dominique Z. A Canadian rider here. And Easy Boy will be a Zed. A Zenga shot at Gelding. This rider rides internationally for Canada. A clear round, Kara Chad, Easy Boy, Dobie Zed, the time 71.76 seconds. So Canada now has 3 in the jump off, USA with 2, and Ireland with 1. Well, we certainly could double that chance for Ireland in the jump off. This next rider, Derek Kenny aboard California Pie. By Oakland Ventures of Wellington, Florida. George 11-year-old Westphalian gelding. Good round for Derek Kenny and California Pie. So the chances for Ireland just doubles ahead as they have 2 in the jump off. Yeah, we now have 7 horse rider combinations qualified for that jump off round. And Gotigo Andikan San Giorgio. Tours owned by Play the Game LLC of Hunts Point, Washington. His rider rides for Brazil, Cassio Ravetti. Well, fence number 4 and fence number 9 down 8 jumping falls for Cassio Ravetti. The rider for Brazil, the time 73.99 seconds. Currently, they will not change our top placings. As 12th position held by Alison Robitaille and Dagny with the 5 fault score and a time of 74.71. Rider horse owned by Hidalgo LLC of San Francisco, 19-year-old amateur rider for the USA, Elisa Bros. This horse, the Mecklenburg Tinkerbell. Clear round, Tinkerbell Elisa Bros for the USA with a time of 70.15 seconds. What a great young rider, just 19 years old. And we now have 8 for the jump-off round. Also 3 Canadians, now 3 riders for the USA and 2 for Ireland. Brings us to the entry for Colombia, Mark Blumen and Zupaman MT. Goes owned by Florencio Ramirez Martinez. .06 seconds, 4 jumping faults. Mark Blumen and Zupaman MT. That's that rider for Colombia now in 11th. So as Mark takes over 11th place, Michelle Parker and Viva Lunica Blue into 12th. The 4 fault score and a time of 72.37. Back to the riders for the host nation of the USA, Adrian Sternlicht and Los Angeles de los Angeles. This horse owned by Starlight Farms, one of Greenwich, Connecticut. This horse a Westphalian stallion, started by Los Angeles. And the red Lansley by Lancer 3. Los Angeles to Los Angeles, Adrian Sternlicht. Oh, nice ride, but unfortunately time 74.81 seconds. They are over that time allowed of 74 seconds. 1 on the clock. And we're going to put them into 10th place. As Adrian moves into 10th, Aaron Pritzker now in 11th. Mark Blumen in 12th. And Laura Height back in the ring. Second ride for Laura. For the USA, HHS Fast Forward is the horse owned by HF Farms of Cota de Casa. The gelding Iron Sport horse. Started by Fortunas. For jumping fault, second last fence down for HHS Fast Forward and Laura Height, and their time 73.53 seconds. They will not break into her top 12 ribbon placings. As Mark Blumen hold down 12th spot with a 4 fault score and a time of 70.06 seconds. Placings 1 through 8 will be determined in our jump off round. Second time the ring for Charlotte Jacobs for the USA. Thomas Courts, Banley Patrick. Source owned by North Star of East Aurora, New York. Thomas Court, Banley Patrick, and our sport horse. Two for time, 8 for jumping as the A and the B element of that final combination down for Charlotte Jacobs. Thomas Courts, Bentley Patrick, the time 75.33 seconds. And so they will not change our top 12 placing. Still 8 to come back for the jump off round. We're looking to add to that with Vanessa Hood and Cascalredo. The source owned by Take Two LLC of Wellington, Florida. Amateur rider aboard the Holsteiner. First 11-year-old Holsteiner gelding.
Thank you.
8 jumping faults plus 1 for time, total of 9 faults, 74.57 seconds for Casca Colorado and Vanessa Hood. So it clears so far. FEI 2-star Grand Prix, represented by Premier Equestrian. Premier Equestrian provides the best arena equipment and surfaces possible for customers. They can give a personalized plan that takes into account weather, climates, discipline, and budget. Premier Equestrian's extensive knowledge of materials and biomechanics can even improve an existing surface. If you want quality, contact Premier Equestrian. Next rider from Austin, Texas, Catherine Huffstutler rides and owns Anna Keen. This 22-year-old amateur rider for the Belgian Warmbud, the 10-year-old gelding. For jumping fault, 71.32 seconds for Catherine Huffstutler and Hannah Keen, just outside our top 12. Now that would put them in the 13th spot. Back to the Canadian riders, Amy Miller, Jilvinia MB, this horse owned by JT. Jilvinia MB, World Edge Warmbud mare. And I'd certainly love to have this rider in that jump-off round for Canada. Canadian riders, already 3 Canadian riders qualified for the jump-off. Two time faults for Amy Miller and Jolvinia MB, 75.94 seconds. Was that Canadian combination into 11th place. That brings us to the rider for the USA, Matt Archer, aboard Sibella Bay Z. Sourced by Reese Farms of Woodside. Clear round, Matt Archer, Sibella Bay Z, 72.25 seconds. And so the U.S. adds another member for the jump off. Ironics, that's our next horse. This horse owned by Southern Arches of St. Louis, Missouri. Kelly Schott is the rider in the irons. Ironics, Belgian warm blood, 9-year-old gelding. .36 seconds, just over that time allowed. Eljon and Ironics, and their time 74.36 seconds means one time fault. They're on a leaderboard in 10th. That puts Jake Endicott and RMF Chonko Top into 11th. Aaron Sterling now in 12th. So places 10, 11, and 12 held with one time fault each, as Adrian Sterling had one time fault with a time of 74.81. Runner for the USA, Nick Geegan aboard One Question. One Question owned by Nulani Farms of San Diego. Clear round at Geegan and One Question. That entry for the USA, 72.11 seconds. And now we go to double digits for the jump-off round as Nick and One Question. They are the 10th to qualify for the jump-off round. And Nick, just a great ride on courses. We now have 10. Pushes Calishan and Ironics into 11th with a one-time fault. Jake Endicott bumps down another spot into 12th. And that is that precarious position to be in, as that is our final ribbon placing with 8 remaining here in round number 1. Back to the riders from Canada, from Calgary, Alberta, in fact. Vanessa Mannix, Brian Sanones, Valentino Dell. Clear round, Vanessa Mannix, Valentino Dell, 72.91 seconds, 12 ribbon placings, 11 right now determined in that jump-off round. Premier Equestrian FEI 2-star Grand Prix. We are in for an amazing jump-off. Well, we have a full house. We're going to see. As 7 remaining. Love to have all ribbons determined in that jump-off round. Back to the riders for the USA, Trent McGee, and this is Caracas. Caracas owned by Archibald Cox. And retiring Trenton McGee and Caracas. So Trenton will save his mount for another day. In Clan BH, number 112, Mimi Gotchman joining us in the ring. Source owned by DG Sport Horse of Palm Beach, Florida. Source an Austrian warm blood. 8-year-old gelding. This rider just 19 years old. .69 seconds. 4 jumping faults for Mimi Gotchman and Glenn BH. Right now they will not change their top 12. 12th position held by Kelly Schott. And the first of just a handful remaining riding for Israel, Ashley Bond aboard Elke de la Palme. This is a 9-year-old chestnut mare. We're signed by Cartoon Z as Mare Volta de la Roque by Canon. .39 seconds, 8 jumping faults, Elke de la Palme and Ashley Bond. They will not change our top 12. And Regia van Zizuk is number 158. That's our next horse. There's that bay right there. The rider for Mexico, Enrique Gonzalez. For jumping faults, just that one fence down for Regia Vanezeshuk and Enrique Gonzalez for Mexico, 70.93 seconds. They will not change our top placings. Unfortunately, that's going to end their day here in the FEI two-star Grand Prix. And kind of presented by Premier Equestrian. With 3 remaining here in round number 1. Next horse, the 12-year-old gelding El Conda. The rider who rides internationally for Egypt, Nayel Nassar. This horse owned by Evergate Stables of Redmond, Washington. Clear round for Nayel Nassar and El Conda, 70.81 seconds. Time is good as well, so they make it a total and a full house as all 12 ribbons will be determined in that jump-off round and 2 left in the first round. So that list, Richie Maloney, Michelle Parker, Aaron Ballard, Ali Ramsey, Nicole Hunter, Kara Chad, Derek Kenny, Elise Brose, Matt Archer, Nick Egan, Vanessa Mannix, and now a rider for Egypt, Nayel Nassar. First of 2 remaining as we move to the rider for Great Britain, Amanda Derbyshire aboard Cornwall BH. But Derbyshire, Cornwall BH, 4 jumping fault, 71.62 seconds. And so they will not change our top 12. Chance that one of the ribbons got to make it into that jump off round, as we do have all 12. So all 12 placings will be determined in that jump-off round. Will we have 13 on the jump-off? This is Fasole de Senor. The show is owned by Alexis Sokolov of Rancho Santa Fe. Last to go for Ireland, Connor Swale. Clear round, 71.86 seconds. Connor Swale, Fasole de Senor. We have 13 for the jump off. Only 12 ribbons. But let's get ready for that jump off round. And the jump off for the Premier Equestrian FEI 2-star Grand Prix. Let's have a look at the 13 that qualified for the jump off, and that is Richie Maloney and Sherlock 46. Michelle Parker, easy does it for the USA. First rider for Richie Maloney for Ireland. Second rider for the USA, Michelle Parker. Third rider back, that'll be Aaron Bralland and Ginger ASK for Canada. Ali Ramsey, Bonita Van Het Kaisersoff Zed for Canada. They're also going to be coming back for that jump off round. They're going to be fourth back, followed by Nicole Honard and My Lady La Vista for the USA. Garrett Chad, Easy Boy, Dominique Zed for Canada. Derek Kenny for Ireland, and California Pie. Lisa Brose, Tinkerbell for the USA, followed by Matt Archer, and Isabella Bay Nick Geegan, the USA. One question, also qualified. Vanessa Mannix and Valentino Delt for Canada. Egypt with Nael Nassar and El Conda. Last to go in the jump off. And that is that enviable position to be in. That is Connor Swale, Fasole de Senor for Ireland. And so in the jump-off round, 4 nations represented: Ireland, Egypt, Canada, and of course the host nation of the United States. 13 coming back for the jump off. 12, in fact, 12 ribbon placings. FEI 2-Star Grand Prix presented by Premier Equestrian. Premier Equestrian provides the best arena equipment and services possible for customers. They can give a personalized plan that takes into account weather, climate, discipline, and budget. Premier Equestrian's extensive knowledge of materials and biomechanics can even improve an existing service. If you want quality, contact Premier Equestrian. So 13 coming back for the jump off. That jump off starting at fence number 4. That is the Brown Advisory signature fence. From there on to fence number 5 with the Art Deco. Those standards at fence number 5. Left-hand turn, Major League Show jumping fence. Fence number 6, 7, B, and C. Part of that combination, the Oxer vertical. And that's 7B and C. Fence number 7A having been removed. Fence number 14, that has the cactus standards. And right by the Major League Show jumping island. After fence number 14, right-hand turn, fence number 12. That is the vertical in front of the judges' booth with Swan standards. And the Premier Equestrian, the official Major League Show jumping footing provider, at fence number 13. That is the final fence in that jump-off round. 280 meters, that's our length on course. Time allowed 45 seconds. So 13 qualify for the jump off. 4 nations with Ireland, Egypt, Canada, United States. So Canada, United States, Egypt, and Ireland. Those have members in that jump off round. Total of 13. They are in for a super, super fast jump off. Time allowed on the jump off 45 seconds. Length in the jump off 280 meters. And our first to qualify, Richie Maloney aboard Sherlock 46. Time 38.74 seconds. Clear round, Richie Maloney and Sherlock 46. The first entry, that first rounder for Ireland. And setting that pace at 38.74 seconds. Next rider to qualify for the USA, Michelle Parker, and Easy does it. For jumping falls for Michelle Parker, and easy does it in that jump-off round with the front rail of the Oxer, fence number 7B, 41.43 seconds. And a 4-fault score of that will put them into second place. First, the Canadian riders to qualify, Aaron Ballard aboard Ginger ASK. It's gray, owned by Elon Furter of Royal Palm Beach, Florida. Leading time, 38.74 seconds. .45 seconds. Quick time there, but unfortunately with that speed, 2 fences down. And Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK, they're going to move into third place with the 8-fault score. We're going to stay with the riders for Canada. Ali Ramsey and Bonita Van Het Keizers off Z. Leading time 38.74. Clear round, and that round puts Canada in the lead. Ali Ramsey and Bonita Van Het Keizers off Z, 36.74 seconds. What a ride in that jump-off round. Puts Canada in the lead. Ireland moves in a second. USA in a third. Canada in fourth. Top 4, Ali Ramsey in first. Richie Maloney in second. Michelle Parker in third. Aaron Ballard in fourth. Wow, what a ride in that jump-off. That leading time, 36.75 seconds. That is a super impressive time. But 4 have joined us, 13 in total qualified. So let's on this rider for the USA, Nicole Honert and My Lady La Vista. Clear round, galloping in second place, Nicole Honert and My Lady La Vista. Great run in that jump off. Clear round, 38.13 seconds. That puts the USA in second place. Ali Ramsey in the lead, Nicole Honert in second, Richie Maloney in third. Michelle Parker moves in a fourth, fifth, Aaron Ballard. So Ali Ramsey's leading time, 36.75 seconds. Nicole just put in a time of 38.13. Here in the FEI 2-Star Grand Prix, kind of presented by Premier Equestrian. Well, next qualifying for the jump off, that was Easy Boy, Dominique Zed and Kara Chad for Canada. Following Kara Chad, that'll be Dara Kenny for Ireland, Lisa Brose for the USA, that young rider. Matt Archer for the USA, Nick Geegan also for the USA. Vanessa Maddox for Canada, Nael Nassar for Egypt, last to go. And that is always that very, very, very fast rider for Ireland, Connor Swell aboard Fasoli de Senior. In our FEI 2-Star Grand Prix, presented by Premier Equestrian. Premier Equestrian provides the best arena equipment and surfaces possible for customers. They can give a personalized plan that takes into account weather, climate, discipline, and budget. Premier Equestrian's extensive knowledge of materials and biomechanics can even improve an existing surface. If you want quality, contact Premier Equestrian. And certainly what a great day of competition we do have right here in the Grand Prix Stadium as we are currently going on with the jump off, our FEI 2-Star Grand Prix. The National Grand Prix coming up next. Tonight, the 5-Star Grand Prix. Well, here's Kara Chad for Canada and Easy Boy, Bobby Z. Kara Chad in first place, 36 seconds right on the nose as that horse rider combination for Canada. They move straight to the top of that leaderboard. Canada in first with Kara Chad, second with Ali Ramsey, and Nicole Hunter for the USA into third place. There's a son of the tone for Dara Kenny and California Pie representing Ireland. $35.95 and Dara Kenny for Ireland into first place with the California Pie. Right for the USA, Lisa Brose and Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell owned by Hidalgo LLC. Even faster, Laser Bros and Tinkerbell, 35.78 seconds, puts the USA in first place. So Dara Kenny, not a lot of time in the lead. Kara Chad moves into third, so Dara Kenny in second, Kara Chad in third place. First of five, Matt Archer and Zabala Bay Z. Attention for the USA, the source owned by Reese Farms. Well, taking those gambles in the jump-off round. Unfortunately, one fence down for Matt Archer and Zabala Bay Z with a time of 39.48 seconds. And that rider, that horse for the USA, and they are in seventh. Lisa Bros in lead with Tinkerbell. Kenny, California Pie in second, Kara Chad. He's a boy, Dobie Zed in third. Ali Ramsey, Bonita Van Het Kaisershof Zed in fourth. Nicole Honners, Might Lead La Vista in fifth. Sixth right now, Richie Maloney and Sherlock 46. Four left in that jump-off round. There's the tone for Nick Geegan. And one question. Source owned by New Lonnie Farms. They represent the USA. For jumping falls in the jump-off round, 38.93 seconds. And so they're going to take over at seventh place. So it's Nick Egan and one question. The young rider, 19-year-old Lisa Rose in first place aboard Tinkerbell, leading time 35.78 seconds. Valentina Delt and Vanessa Mannix looking to change that. This rider for Canada. Last of the Canadian riders. Clariana, Vanessa Mannix, and Valentino dealt 37.98 seconds. That's going to put that combination into 5th place. Lisa Rose Tinkerbell still with that leading time, 35.78 seconds for the USA. Derek Henny in second with California Pie. Here, Chad, Easy Boy, Bobby Zed in 3rd place. First of 2, Nayel Nassar and El Conda. Anyway, there and retiring Nayel Nassar El Conda. Our final rider right there for Ireland. On board Fasole du Senior, Connor Swale. Leading time, 35.78 seconds. .03 seconds, one fence down, had the time, but unfortunately, second last jumping effort in that jump off round, it is down. And Connor Swale, Fasole du Senior, taking home 8th place. And great competition, the FEI 2-Star Grand Prix, and presented by Premier Equestrian. Premier Equestrian provides the best arena equipment and services possible for customers. They can give a personalized plan that takes into account weather, climate, discipline, and budget. Premier Equestrian's extensive knowledge of materials and biomechanics can even improve an existing surface. If you want quality, contact Premier Equestrian. Well, that win goes to that young rider for the USA, Elisa Bros and Tinkerbell. Eric Kenny and California Pie in second. Kara Chad, Easy Boy. There'll be a Zed in third place. Ali Ramsey for Canada and Bonita Van Hetten Kaisershof Zed in fourth. The Canadian rider in fifth. So the Canadians in third, fourth, and fifth with Vanessa Mannix and Valentino Delt. USA in sixth place with Nicole Honert and My Lady Love Vista. Ireland in seventh and eighth with Richie Maloney and Sherlock 46 in seventh. Eighth is Connorswell and Fasoli de Senor. And too bad all that rail. Connor certainly had the time. Nick Gigan, one question for the USA in ninth place. USA in 10th with Matt Archer and Isabella Basie. USA in 11th. Michelle Parker, easy does it. And Canada to cap out the top 12 with Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK. But certainly an impressive winning time of 35.78 seconds. All that speed and leaving all the fences up. So we are going to bring our top three back in the ring for these presentations in just a moment. This was the Premier Equestrian FEI 5-Star Grand Prix. Our top three just about to join us right here in the Grand Prix Stadium. The Desert International Horse Park hosting the 2023 Desert Holiday, our first of 2 weeks of competition. Just great competition this first week. An entry in third place, and that is Easy Boy Adobe Zed. Kara Chan is the rider, Canadian rider in third place. Ireland ends up in a second place, California Pie and Tara Kenny. And that rider on top for the USA aboard Tinkerbell, Elisa Bros. As all of our riders hopping off their respective mounts. Elisa Bros, 19 years old, representing the United States, and coming out on top. And we'll get our riders behind their respective spots on the podium. As we had a rider in third place, that's the Canadian rider, Kara Chad. Second for Ireland, Tara Kenny. And the winner, that goes to the rider for the USA, 19-year-old Elisa Bros. And what a great champion, Elisa Bros. Just 19 years old aboard Tinkerbell, taking home that win for the USA. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in order to honor our champion, I would ask you to please rise for the playing of the national anthem of the United States of America. And what a great champion right there. Just 19 years old, Lisa Brose. She was aboard Tinkerbell. Takes the USA on top of that podium for the FEI two-star Grand Prix. Kind of presented by Premier Equestrian. We'll get our respective riders back on their mounts. Lisa Brose for the USA on board Tinkerbell. Derek Kenny for Ireland aboard California Pie. Kara Chad for Canada aboard Easy Boy will be Zed. Ali Ramsey and Bonita Van Het off Zed for Canada ended up in fourth. Vanessa Mannix, Valentino Delta in fifth. Nicole Honor, My Lady La Vista in sixth. Seventh, Richie Maloney and Sherlock 46 for Ireland. Connor Swale, Fazoli de Senior for Ireland in eighth place. Nick Geegan, one question in ninth. 10th is Matt Archer, Zabala Bay Z. 11th, Michelle Parker, Easy Does It. 12th, Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK. One more thing to do. Brand new cooler board Tinkerbell and Lisa Brose. If you please do us the honors. Lead our field in our victory ride. So the USA comes out on top. FEI two-star Premier Equestrian Grand Prix. What an amazing rider right there. That young 19-year-old, the young gun for the USA. Puts the Stars and Stripes on top of that podium. Lisa Brose and Tinkerbell. Derek Kenny, California Pie in second. Kara Chad, Easy Boy, don't be Zed in third place. But we're going to bring our champion back around one more time. And Lisa Brose, please do us the honor and have a lap of honor all by yourself. So well deserved. As what a great young rider for the USA, 19 years old. And she is aboard Tinkerbell. And that winning combination for the USA. Let's get one more fist bump there, Lisa, if you please do us the honors. What a great job. What a great young rider. Wow, what a way to start the day. Such a gorgeous Saturday morning right in the Grand Prix Stadium. The Desert International Horse Park 2023 Desert Holiday, our first of 2 weeks of competition. That was our Premier Equestrian FEI two-star Grand Prix. Taking home the win, Lisa Brose for the USA and Tinkerbell. Well, the National Grand Prix coming up next. Told bump that start back time back to right around 12:45. Make sure we get everything completed.
Premier Equestrian, the #1 choice for footing products. Premier Equestrian, footing products that improve performance. Premier Equestrian, footing products used at the Desert International Horse Park. Call 1-800-611-6109 or visit premierequestrian.com.
We have a new leader right now.